was difficult. I love them and I'll continue to pray for them. But God is saying this, so I have to listen. 1 Corinthians 5 verse 9. I wrote to you in my epistle to keep company, or not to keep company, with sexually immoral people. Yet I certainly did not mean the sexually immoral people of this world, or the covetous, or extortioners, adulterers. That was what I was missing. So cheaters, basically. Adulterers of this world. Since then you will need to go out of this world. But I have written to you not to keep company with anyone named a brother or sister of Christ who is sexually immoral, covetous, an adulterer, a reviler, a drunkard, extortioner, who uses abusive or perversive language. In fact, do not even eat with such a person. This is still catching me. This is still throwing me off. Following the Bible is freaking hard. It is the hardest thing you will ever do, and it is difficult, and a lot of things that this book says everyone in this generation hates on. But I will say it with my chest. And everything that I'm learning in my journey with God is going through it's going through every freaking liberal thought that I had, every little rebellion that I did, every sin that I committed, every justification that I gave for everything that I did as well. I'm being severely humbled by God. I am not making the Bible what I want it to be, because ultimately the Bible is changing me into what it wants me to be, which is very different from what I want to be, or not want to be, but wanted to be, and who I was. There's no way I'm making the Bible into what I wanted to say, because it is telling me to freaking humble myself, cut off everyone I'm associated with, be the bigger person, say sorry even when I'm not even doing anything wrong, to wash the feet of my enemies, to give away my money to the poor, to put other people, even my enemies, above myself every single day. Does that sound like something that I want to do? Does that sound like something that I want this book to tell me to do? No. Being a Christian is hard. It's difficult. And it's spending days and nights crying to God, saying, God, I don't want to forgive this person. I don't want to do this. This is not easy. This is difficult. They don't deserve it. I want to give up on this person. I don't care anymore. They are hurting me on purpose. And God tells you, pray for them. God tells you, love them. God says, pray for your enemies. Does that sound like something I want to do? Does turning the cheek sound like something I want to do? Because if you guessed wrong, it's not. It's not something I want to do. It's not something easy to do either. If you think I didn't practically piss myself, for lack of better words, last night when I read Revelations 14, that only 144,000 will be redeemed from earth, you are mistaken, good sir. I am not turning anything that this book says into anything else other than it says. There's no point in following only half of it. There is absolutely no point. You're still gonna go to hell. And for what? For what? Just for what? Let me get back to the comment section. I don't have to prove myself to you. I'm close to God. Me and him's good. He's got my back. I got his back. You're my God, Vicky worships at your feet. Please don't. That is blasphemous. I am not a God. I am just a person. Sinning actually means you missed the point, so therefore you need to do it over again. No. The point is, the closer you become to God, the less you want to sin. Your temptation falls away. And I already feel that. But you will never be free of sin. Because being impatient, you're sinning. Treating people with disrespect or harshly, you're sinning. You will never be free of sin. You could stop cussing, stop drinking, all of that. You're still going to be free of sin. You're just going to be more pure. And God forgives you daily. We need his forgiveness. There's no point in life where you will ever be perfect. That's just the truth. You're a person. You're a human. That's the way it goes. But the closer you get to God, you don't really want to sin. It gets easier. The second you surrender, you're not in control anymore and you're okay with that. I was bored but just kept joining because it's good listening to someone who's passionate about something. Thanks, Norman, that's cute. Revelation, singular. It's all parables. Here's the word, your ears the mouth, your mind the garden. Jesus explained all of his parables. He did not explain heaven and hell. It's never been a parable. And even before Jesus, it was very well known and believed that there is a heaven and hell. And a reaction you're gonna get for these comments is the mute button. 144,000 sounds about right. The more I think about it, the more it does sound about right. Why do you whisper? I'm trying to be, I don't know. I'm trying to respect the people sleeping. Hey, gorgeous $100. Mom and dad are sleeping, presumably. She doesn't want to wake up her cat. I wish I had a pet, I don't. Basic and bland. Okay. If you're studying psychology and you have to meet with non-Christians, once you begin practicing, how are you going to manage that professionally? What do you mean I still get to see people that's non-Christians? The Bible doesn't keep me from that. It keeps you from being friendship with people that claim to be Christians and keep sinning. You can work around people that's not Christians. I'm Scientologist. That's me. Oh my goodness. I'm hot, Daz. Thanks for the follow, your mom's favorite. Hello, Whisper Woman. Hello, Shaq. The righteous path is narrow but straight. That is true, Tick. What are you studying at uni currently? Still psychology. Psychology takes a while, but I already have a bachelor's degree in it. Good luck finding suitable friends in SA. I understand your compatriots are rather Lutheran. Yeah, that is true. I officially have no friends anymore. I'm not one of those. Hell, baby. Psychology. Exactly right. What are you currently studying and what is your opinion about doing a BA? I would say BA is good. It's very interesting. Judging people for not practicing Christianity is sinning. Start there. I'm not judging you. I'm literally trying to share the word of God with you. That's not judging you. Once again, if you feel judged, take that up with God. I'm not judging you. I don't know you. I don't have the right to do so. Only Jesus has the right to judge. But I'm correcting what you're saying because you're spreading false word in my chats, and I will not allow that. You saying heaven and hell is a state of mind I do not condone.